Hello. Today we are going to talk about the use of apostrophes. We are going to discuss apostrophes and how they are used in contractions, in place of omitted letters and numbers, and to form some plurals. So, what is an apostrophe? An apostrophe is a grammatical symbol used to form contractions, show possessions, form some plurals, and show that letters have been left out of a word. In the examples below, you will see two common contractions. Cannot has been changed to can't. It is has been changed to it's. Can't is spelled C-A-N apostrophe T. The apostrophe is colored in red. That is the grammatical symbol. The apostrophe takes the place of the N and O in the word cannot. It is was turned into it's, spelled I-T apostrophe S. The apostrophe, also colored in red, takes the place of the I in the word it. Apostrophes serve many purposes, but today we're going to focus on just three. Apostrophes used in contractions, apostrophes in place of omitted letters or numbers, or apostrophes to form some plurals, such as with numbers, letters, or symbols. So let's start with apostrophes in contractions. You use an apostrophe to show that one or more letters have been left out of the word, forming its contraction. Didn't, hasn't, it's, I've, and there are very common contractions. Didn't comes from did not, hasn't comes from has not, it's comes from it is, I've comes from I have, and there comes from they are. You can see that the contraction takes the place of the missing letters. Let's practice making contractions of our own. The first sentence says, I could not wait to eat my birthday cake. Could not are the two words that we are going to form together into a contraction. You would turn the word into I couldn't wait to eat my birthday cake. Do you think she is nice? She is are the two words we're going to change into a contraction. Do you think she's nice? The apostrophe takes the place of the I in the word is, changing it from she is to she's. Notice that the apostrophe is always taking place of the omitted letters. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and write down the words below. When you're ready, turn them into contractions in your interactive notebook. Then press play to check your work. All right, let's go ahead and check your work. Did not. You should have turned that into didn't. D-I-D-N apostrophe T. The apostrophe takes the place of the O in the word not. Who is turns into whose. The apostrophe takes the place of the I in the word is. He would becomes he'd. The apostrophe here takes the place of almost the whole word of would, leaving just the D. I have becomes I've. The apostrophe here takes the place of the H and A in the word have. Apostrophes also can work in place of omitted numbers and letters. You need to use an apostrophe to show that one or more letters or numbers have been left out. For example, you could say that you are a graduate of the class of 2015. But to say this in an abbreviated way, you could say class of 15. The apostrophe takes the place of the 2 and the 0. You could also say, I am fixin' to go to the store. Now, though you wouldn't technically want to use this in your writing, you will see this a lot in dialogue in a text or a script. Fixin with an apostrophe is abbreviated. The apostrophe takes the place of the G. Notice that the apostrophe is in place of where the missing numbers or letters would be. Now it is your turn to practice. Pause the video and write down the sentences below. Turn each bold term into one with omitted letters or numbers, as we just did, and use an apostrophe to show an abbreviated form. I was born in 1978. Bill has been running errands all day. She has been living the dream. When finished, press play to check your work. Okay, let's check your work. Sentence number 1 said, I was born in 1978. You should have changed this to, I was born in 78, using an apostrophe to take the place of the 19. Sentence 2 says, Bill has been running errands all day. To use a shortened version of running, you would change it to runnin', with the apostrophe taking the place of the G. Sentence 3 says, she has been living the dream. To use a shortened version of living, you would use she has been living the dream. The apostrophe takes the place of the G. Note that you should always use an apostrophe to replace the omitted numbers or letters. Apostrophes can also be used to form some types of plurals. An apostrophe and S are used to form the plural of a letter, a number, or even a symbol or sign. If you're talking about the grades that you earn, you may say that you earn all A's or mostly B's. You may say that you see a lot of 3s on the document or 10s on the scoreboard. Or perhaps there are too many ands in your writing or pluses in your math equation. Remember to add the apostrophe before the S. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and write down the sentences below, adding apostrophes to form plurals for the underlined terms. All right, let's check your work. Sentence number 1 said, she got all A's in 5th grade. You should have turned that to, she's got all A's with an A apostrophe S in 5th grade. Sentence 2 says, the boys drew pluses all over the paper. The sentence reads the same, but you should have used the plus symbol with apostrophe S. And the last sentence says, you added too many 5s to your equation. Again, the sentence reads the same way, but instead you would use a 5 with an apostrophe S. Excellent. It is now time for the application assignment. Please see your teacher for further instructions. Thank you.